My question is, I really struggle with concentrating in Salah, and it's really bothering me. And I wanted to know some good tips because this is something I've struggled with for a very long time.
Go ahead. So you want some advice concerning how to concentrate on your salah, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, we'll help you with that, inshallah ta'ala. The brothers in the studio, could you try to raise the volume of the callers as well, inshallah? طيب. Okay, so concentration in salah is key to our success in this life and the next. As Allah said in the beginning of Surah Al-Mu'minun, the first thing He began with after the basmala in the surah, Allah says, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Okay, the believers are the successful ones. الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Those who are people of khushu', concentration, humility, submission in their salah. Okay, this is the first characteristic after mentioning that these people with these characteristics are the successful. So this is the greatest of the characteristics. So what does it mean to have khushu' in salah? Now, khushu' in salah is easier to achieve. Concentration in salah is easier to achieve if you're focused on what you're doing and you understand the meaning of what you're saying and some of the wisdoms behind what you're doing in the salah and why you're doing them. Okay? So the first thing that helps you have khushu' is to think that right now I am standing in the presence of my Lord, and to think that I am in a communication, I'm in a chat, if you like, with Allah who created me, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and everything therein. So this focus and understanding, this is what I am doing, okay? This is one of the aspects that one needs to begin with and have in their mind before they say Allahu Akbar. Secondly, that statement, Allahu Akbar, focusing on that meaning, Allah is greater than everything else in my life and everything in the whole of the universe. I'm throwing every single other concern that I may have. At this moment, I'm throwing it behind my back and I'm turning my heart and my whole body from its core to its very tips. I'm turning it only to Allah. That's number two. Number three, then remembering that with every single utterance and movement, this is submission to Allah. Okay? And then remembering the whole point of salah is to show submission. Submission from the heart, and submission from the tongue, and submission from the limbs. So when those thoughts come to you about, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that, and this task remains for me, and I need to think about this, at that point, you have to think to yourself and remind yourself, no, at this point, this action and this time is purely for Allah and submission to Him. So you close the door to those thoughts. You're not going to stop them, but you don't run with that thought and you close that door. Okay, so these basic things. Number one, understanding that I am about to be in the presence of my Lord in a conversation, that this is pure submission. And then to close the door to anything other than that, that is the key to gaining khushu'. May Allah give us all tawfiq to have the best salahs possible.